Atlas VPN Google Chrome is the most vulnerable browser of 2022. Google Chrome is the most vulnerable browser on the market, according to an Atlas VPN report released on Wednesday. So far in 2022, there were 303 vulnerabilities in the browser, for a total of 3,159 cumulative vulnerabilities. These figures are based on data from the VLDB vulnerability database for the period from January 1, 2022 to October 5, 2022. Google Chrome is the only browser with new vulnerabilities in 5 days of October. The latter include CVE 2022-3318, CVE 2022-3314, CVE 2022-3311, CVE 2022-3309, and CVE 2022-3307. The CVE program monitors security flaws and vulnerabilities on various platforms. The database does not yet have information about these vulnerabilities, but Atlas VPN claims that they can lead to memory corruption on the computer. Users can fix this by updating Google Chrome to version 106.0.5249.61. Mozilla Firefox browser is in second place in terms of the number of vulnerabilities. There are 117 of them. As of October 5, there were 103 vulnerabilities in Microsoft Edge, which is 61% more than in the whole of 2021. In total, it has had 806 vulnerabilities since its release. Next up is Safari, which has one of the lowest vulnerability levels. For example, it had 26 vulnerabilities in the first 3 quarters of 2022, and the total number of vulnerabilities since its release is 1,139. Meanwhile, in the Opera browser in 2022, not a single vulnerability has been documented yet, and there were only 344 vulnerabilities in total. Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge, and Opera use the Chromium browser engine. Vulnerabilities in Chromium can affect all 3 browsers. The Chromium open source project creates code that is used by all Chromium-based browsers. Not all of these browsers will be affected by the shortcomings, because each company creates its browsers differently. As of May 2022, Safari has reached more than 1 billion users, and Apple is working hard to ensure that its browser is safe to use. To stay safe online, people should update their browsers to the latest version. Be careful when downloading plugins and extensions, especially from lesser-known sources or developers.